Singapore may be small, but when it comes to having a competitive edge for startups, the prosperous island nation punches well above its weight.
Money, markets, manpower, knowledge. That, I think, is what I think Singapore has to offer for startups.
It's this winning formula that's seeing more entrepreneurs like Benjamin Swan do business there. He launched indoor agritech company Sustenir to grow high-quality, sustainable produce.
We're growing impossible things in impossible places. Right now, we're growing products like kale, arugula, strawberries. So what we're doing here is we're growing products that can't actually grow in Singapore, bringing local produce to Singaporeans that otherwise couldn't be grown outside.
With an ecosystem that supports business development, Singapore is the perfect place for companies to achieve the impossible. And the figures say it all. Since 2003, the number of tech startups in Singapore nearly doubled, from 2,800 to more than 4,000, with venture capital deals worth around $1 billion. That's up from $136 million 5 years ago.
We have a very transparent, open business environment. Anyone around the world can come in, incorporate a company, do business here. We have the rule of law, so your property, your intellectual property is protected. You have access to a world-class legal system should there be any conflicts. And thirdly, we have great people.
Companies like Newton's Meter, Wire and Avice, who exhibited their products at the world's largest tech show, CES, echo this.
In Singapore, we have the facility to nurture this idea. Your chances of success is much, much higher. I should say probably 90% plus if you are in Singapore. If you are not in Singapore, you have to probably create it by yourself.
It's also an attractive place for medical innovators.
We also have access to medical equipment, companies who can help you prototype a device. It's one thing to develop, let's say, a diagnostic kit that works in a lab, but to actually get it ready for clinical trials, clinical validation, and subsequently registration for sale in, let's say, the US or Japan, you need data.
If you're a company right now trying to do something different, something new, you do get a lot of support and attention from the government.
Benjamin Swan's something different was growing produce vertically inside a central city building.
So Enterprise Singapore were very supportive, especially in the way that they connected us into the industry, not only with the farmers, but with tech companies. It's through those networks that we've been able to build partnerships to build all the infrastructure that we have within our facility today.
And with ongoing nurturing by Singapore's government, Sustenir and businesses like it will continue sowing the seeds of success.